Hello everyone! Last year when I started this channel I had no idea the number of subscribers would pass 1000, so I just wanted to thank you all for support and subscribing. Over the past few months I've been pretty busy with work and had to put my animation project aside, but now I'm back. I also want to chill while editing, so I'll try recording shorter bits daily and just put them all together once I gather more materials. My primary goal for this year is to finish the 35 scene long animated trailer. Original scope for the project was too big and I had to adjust it, so keeping it short will allow me to actually test my workflow. So far I've done the storyboard, location design and a few 3D locations. I plan everything inside Trello boards and now I'm at the layout stage. Because I don't know how to draw, I help myself with software called Blender. It allows me to block ideas, set the camera lighting and then just render it out. I use renders as a reference for my layouts. I also use simple character models just to see how the character will fit into the shot. I already finished around 20 layouts and plan to work on the complex one pretty soon. Some of you asked for a cutout animation tutorial, so that's what I plan to record tomorrow. I started my day with a long walk around the castle. That's when I got the idea for this cutout shot, and I needed it to be simple in order to finish it in one day. So first you want to open your animatic, then analyze the action, sound and posing of the shot you're about to animate. Next, imagine the scene in your head, think about how you would like the shot to look like, but be realistic about your expectations. You will probably need a reference, so you could go online and search for something, or you could record yourself on your phone. Just remember, you should not trace the footage. Reference is there just as a reference. Now open your animation software. I will use Toonboom because it's meant for cutout shows, but any cutout software should work here. Create a new scene, set the camera position, FPS and other technical nonsense, so it matches the board. Upload the background or layout into the scene if necessary. Now rough your storytelling poses, just don't skip the rough stage. Watch it a few times. If the roughs look okay, space them in time. Add your rig to the scene. Start posing the rig to match the storytelling poses. Start adding more poses in between the keys, and after a while you'll end up with something decent. There is really no end to this, so stop whenever you feel like it. I think that's it for this tutorial, and tomorrow I'll get back to my project. Today I started with a parallax motion shot. I've never worked on a shot like this one before, so I googled how to prep it. I knew I had to draw a white background for the camera pan, so I grabbed my tiny iPad and started the blocking stage. The process was pretty simple: block background, middle ground and foreground, then populate it all with simple shapes and work on the composition. My first mistake came with me focusing on the foreground too much. After putting all layers together in After Effects, it was obvious I did something wrong. I asked my colleague about his approach and he gave me a few helpful tips. Instead of blocking the full width for all layers, I should have made the foreground the widest and keep the background narrow. Once I was happy with the overall composition, I started laying down the lines in Clip Studio Paint. Random shapes worked well for post-apocalyptic landscape, and I was having fun inventing parts for the ruins. Few work hours later, the layout was finished. Because I'm the one who will animate the camera, I skipped the step of adding the field guides. The entire piece took me longer than I expected, but in the end I'm happy with the result. Obviously I will get back to it once I'm at the coloring process, but for now that would be it for this video. Next week I'll probably be working more in Blender, so that should be fun. Until then, thanks for watching.